Hi, Barmy Army here, guys. Welcome back. This time we've got the Global Clash Cup, as you can see here from the logo. We're just going to get straight into the video and show you some Yeti Smash and Hybrid Town Hall 13 hits. So let's get into it. So guys, you can see it didn't go well for Splinter Gale, obviously my part of one of the clans I stream for. So, but what we'll do is we'll show you the best points of it. I won't go through the whole war because it wasn't great all round. But what we'll do is we will go through. We'll still go through the best attacks from the players. So we've got From here going in first. This is going to be a Yeti Smash for you. So just so you can get to, it's a general idea that sorry, this isn't a Yeti Smash, this is a hybrid. So I do apologise. But it's just so you can get an idea of how these pro players actually use the comps, read the bases. Every base is different, obviously, but you can see how they're creating the funnel there. What's he aiming to get? What's his aim here? So he's going to rage down, he wants to get the slammer, he wants to get as much point defense in there as possible. As you can see, he probably went a little bit wry of where he wants to go with those Yetis, but he pulled out the CC. A nice freeze on the Queen there to get the single target. The CC comes out, he poisons it. So this isn't going to affect his, this isn't actually going to affect his hybrid now. But you can see at the bottom side here as well, that he started some nice pathing. The Queen needs to get the scatter shot, and then he's running to the King to get the enemy King. And look, he's creating that, so he wants the Queen to go even further. So you're going to see a double wall break. But he catches the bomb there, and the Queen walks around anyway. But she does get good value to keep all the troops in the centre. So you can see he starts the hybrid from this bottom side at 6 o'clock. Nice heal there. Queen joins the main army. Obviously not what he originally wanted. He wanted the Queen to go straight to the scatter shot, but she will continue to bang through that wall. But the main core of his army is now there. He tones over the town hall to stop the big bomb affecting him, and you can see he's still got the Queen ability, still got plenty of troops, and he's going to be pushing round here. Queen's going to come over and help the main army, and his hybrid along with the champion, along with the warden, are doing work on this bottom side. So we'll see as the attacks progress. It's a nice little channel there for the Queen. It's not ideal because he did want to go into the catapult, but as you can see, he comes around with the rest of the hit. His champion does work on that top side. Queen's still up. It's got plenty of miners down the bottom, and that's what you call a very close one. And that's showing you how you adapt to a hit that isn't going well. That's the reason I've shown that one, just because he didn't get the wall breaker. His Queen didn't go where he wanted, but he made it work anyway by bringing in his troops at the bottom side. You know, he wanted the Queen to go up there. It was a little closer than it should have been as a result of that, but as you can see, it was a nice hit there. So great job there. So we'll go into the next one, which is by Rubinho. And I believe this was a mass hog by Rubinho. So as you can see here, different attack strategies. It's a similar sort of base, but he's got a different attack strategy for the same town hall level. But you can see again, it starts off with a Queen walk. Queen walk, very prevalent at Town Hall 13, so if you're not doing it, you need to learn it, and you need to learn how to funnel her correctly to get what you need to get. So as you can see, his Queen's going in. The aim is to get the Town Hall, make sure that he gets that down, and that'll help his hogs on the back end. And he's going to walk the Queen down as well to take care of the enemy Queen, or to do something with her so that it doesn't really affect him. But we'll see how he deals with that Queen in the later part of the raid. His King goes down there, out comes the CC, obviously his main aim. A lot of DPS on the Queen at this point, so always be careful and plan for this when you're doing your hits. But as you can see, poison down, that's going to take care of them golems. He's got a P.E.K.K.A in there to help him funnel again. Queen's going to go down there. Not sure that was part of the plan, but she's done her job. He realises that, so he brings in the hogs again. Hogs in a mass roll. They're just going to leave the enemy queen to be dealt with probably by the wizards that's in his camp there, maybe the archer. But he's got a couple of loons. He's still got a mega wall breaker. This attack hasn't exactly gone to plan again, and that's what I'm trying to show you here. Not necessarily all attacks that are perfect. You see how they have to adapt, have to change the way he's taking in the hogs. Brings in the loon early, which was probably more for cleanup. But you can see he pushes round. Tesla farm at the bottom as well. Obviously this was a fresh hit, he wouldn't have known that. But because he adapted, he changed his style a little bit. Because he's just about going to get it done. He's brought the wizards in, the queen's gone down. Wizards on the cleanup up the top. And yeah, he's got a warden in there as well. Still got his champion, and he generally gets it done just because of the layout of the base. He obviously wants to go further with that charge because he had the mega wall breaker, but on that front, it's still we'll fast forward through the cleanup for you, and it's just a matter of time now. You see, the champion just about gets the last defense, then goes down, and it was GG from Rabinio. So we're going to go into the next attack, which I believe is a Yeti smash. So bear with me on that one. I'll just go into that now. And I believe it was from Token. Yes, it was. So this is a Yeti bat attack. Very common at Town Hall 13 at the moment. And if you can get this right, it can be majorly OP. So you can see again he's coming in with that queen walk. You're seeing a consistent vibe here from each one of the attacks. We're always starting with a queen walk. Loon's doing a bit of tanking. Bowler in there to help him funnel. In comes the loon on the other side as well. Wants to take down that archer tower. Sneaky goblin in there, just about to get what he needed. In comes the main army. Here comes the Yetis. As you can see, the funnel was all key there. So everything's gonna probably go inside here, and it does. So nice hit so far. He's obviously been held up by the CC, but it's not causing him any problems. He's got the eagle. He's getting hammered a little bit in there, but he's still pushing through. Gets a rage. Those Yetis are so strong when you've got it planned. And the idea is just to get those point defenses, you know. As long as he gets a couple of wizard towers and those infernos, then obviously that sets him up for the bats, which he starts early to help out the skill squad. As you can see, that's always adapting to where your kill squad's going. With bats, you won't always know where you're going to go, where it's going to go. You know, you have to change it around based on where they're funneled. But as you can see, it's worked out perfectly for him. So the main core of the army's gone up the top. He's cleared this bottom side, and he's going to tank the wizard tower, so it's not going to affect his bats. He's still got two freezes left. Plenty of cleanup. He uses them now just to make sure. And as you can see, it's GG there. Great attack by Token. And once again, we'll so we can get more attacks in for you in the video, we'll just fast forward through the cleanup. As you can see, it goes round. The bat's cleaning up nicely. Plenty of time on the clock. GG from Token. Okay, so we'll go back to the warm-up. We've got one more attack to show you today, and that is going to be from Rasmus. Obviously, Rasmus is a pro player, plays in a large of the attacks, and this is a Yeti smash as well with a queen walk. So you can see how but this is a Yeti bat as well. Sorry, I meant. But you can see how another player does it on a different type of base. So you've seen a number of different types of attacks here. You've seen the hybrid. You've obviously seen Yeti smash, and it wasn't the Splinter Gale's war. It wasn't their war. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't go well for them, and things happened. But I'm sure they bounced back, and they compete in a lot of cups. So I'm sure they've got a number of different fingers in a number of different pies, you know. So he gets most of his core troops in. He just leaves a couple of bowlers on the outside. But you can see the CC comes in, a rage in there to encourage him in. It's that big bomb as well. But remember the plan here with the Yeti bat is just to get them point defences. Preferably the town hall as well. Which, as you can see, he's pushing in here for. Still got his champion, still got his queen ability. He's straight into that town hall now. Which he is going to get down. And now here comes the bats, you can see. There's a lot of splash damage down this bottom side. But he is going to freeze over it with the... you see now, this is the 100 IQ. Brought in the golem to tank the wizard tower, so he doesn't need another freeze. The wizard tower did get a shot off him, so he did have to freeze there. But he's only got 1 point defense left in terms of splash. So it's good pathing for the bats. The bats are going to go into the last wizard tower. And as you can see, this is GG from that point on. Nothing's going to kill them bats. His core's still coming through. He's got plenty of clean up on the outside. And it's a great hit by Rasmus, and proves why he's one of the best Town Hall 13 attackers in the game, really. And that's why he competes in all the top wars. I think I've got time. I could probably show you a quick one. Probably show you a quick another hit. Who was the other one? Oh yeah, it was Robinho's first one, yeah? So this was the more traditional hybrid. Okay, so the first one, the other one you saw the mass hogs. Now you're going to see the more traditional hybrid. So you can see, again, I've fast forwarded it just to show you. They all start with a queen walk. Out comes the CC hound. That causes him a few issues. It's going to take him a while to clear that up. The aim here is to get that town hall. Even though those 4 expos are getting him, the queen under rage will actually survive, you see. So that's why he's gone for this approach. Mega wall break it in. Nice job there. And he rages again to make sure that queen stays alive. Because the aim here is to get the town hall. And he's obviously got the hybrid for the back end. And he's got a siege machine. So it's the first time we've seen this in this range of attacks at Town Hall 13. But as you can see, he's going to take out the Town Hall. Good job on that. Siege machine goes up the top. Max Pecker in that as well. So you can see Queen going in. Going to take out some of those expos. She's going to fall. But he has got ability, so he's going to rage her again instead. And he's going to probably pop his ability shortly. But in comes the hybrid now. He's at minute 20. He's a minute 20. You don't have to come in straight away. You just got to make sure that you get enough value out of that initial push that there's not enough to actually not enough to kill your troops. So as we fast forward here a little bit, you can see he goes round, he places the heals perfectly. His queen's still alive in there. Took the enemy queen so the pathing would be good. And I do apologise, I forgot to charge my iPad. But I should really start the video again, but I'm not going to. So yeah, as you can see, he goes round Robinho. It's Rob from Grumpy Old Men. Plays over in the Dutch League as well. And you can see he's going to get great clean up there. So, all in all, you've seen a range of Town Hall 13 attacks there. This has been the Global Clash Cup. Unfortunately, the Splintergale are out. It is going into the last 16 round now, and the semi-finals. So check out the streams. Check out the streams to see how this tournament progresses. As you can see down the bottom of in the description, you'll see all my socials. Drop me a like. Drop me a subscribe on YouTube, or come over and check me out on Twitch when I'm live. We have a bit of fun. We don't take it too seriously, you know, but we do try and show you the best hits from the best players in the Clash of Clan community. So it's been Barmy Army. You stay safe out there, you know. Stay safe from the coronavirus, social distance and everything like that. And peace out, brothers.